Hello, this is your psychological mentor, Park Seni. A hopeful new year has begun, and I sincerely wish that your year will be filled with happiness and wonderful things. I will also work even harder, and up until the very last day of last year, 2019, I gave lectures diligently. So my throat is still not in good condition, which is a bit unfortunate for me as well. It would have been nice if I could speak with a better voice for the new year, so I ask for your understanding. Today, I have my laptop in front of me like this. Right now, I'm recording the laptop screen using Bandicam. As I declared back in December, I said I could earn over 200 million won by myself, and I thought you might be curious about the results. So I wanted to show you directly on the screen like this. But honestly, what's the intention behind this? If I explain a bit, it's not that I'm trying to brag or anything, but rather to show how much income one person can earn in a month if they really do their best. And in our country, counselors and psychotherapists are known for not making much money, but I wanted to show that this might not necessarily be the case, so I prepared this. I hope you take this as positive motivation and achieve even greater success in your respective fields. Shall we get started right away? Yes. So with a nice integrated business system, anyway, this part is about processing card payments and cash receipts. All right, I'll log in, go to transaction inquiry, then enter the integrated credit card transaction inquiry. Then at the merchant, Park Seni Mind Coaching, if you set the period from December 1, 2019 to December 31, 2019 and search, the results will appear. Card sales at Park Seni Mind Coaching amounted to 57.4 million won. Next, moving on to cash receipts. This is all income I earned by myself. My employees were not involved. I earned this all by myself. December is a month with absolutely no academic classes, so the income comes solely from the center, and there was also one external lecture. But anyway, the money only comes from those areas. December 31, 2019, yes, that's 1 month. So when I check, the cash receipts amount to 3 million won. Next, I also established another corporation in December. Now, I'll log in again with a different ID. For my other business, the corporate business, the ID is 7,777 and the password is, hey, I'm logged in again. The new corporation I set up is called Flow Education Co. Limited. I use the word flow because I like terms related to immersion and concentration. I'll go into transaction inquiry again. Let's check the credit card transactions. For Flow Education Group Co. Limited, the permit was also issued around mid-December, but I'll set it from December 2, 2019. It was established the 11th or between the 11th and 19th. Anyway, let's set it for 1 month. If we set it to December 31, 2019, right? Sales began December 19, 2019 for Flow Education, and I generated these for consulting training fees. Card sales 90,650.01. Next, this also needs to be processed as a cash receipt for Flow Education Co. Limited. Likewise, if you check from December 1, 2019 to December 31, 2019, the total amount for cash receipts over the month is 53,500.01. There's one more after that. That's the Naver store. The Naver Smart Store Center, this is where I handle settlements. I'll just look at the sales for the month of December. I've already logged in. I went into Park Seni Mentor Academy, then into the VAT report section, set the period to December, and searched. When I searched, my staff told me this isn't the full amount, and there's a bit more, but looking at what's deposited here, it's 31,450.01. A rough calculation shows I made over 200 million won. In 1 month, I earned over 200 million won. Anyway, I accomplished what I promised. In any case, I feel proud and happy. But honestly, after actually earning it, it doesn't make me incredibly happier because of this. Still, I managed to do something others couldn't. And I just hope that from now on, my words will carry more weight with my students. I looked something like this up. If you check the average income of sole proprietors reported to the National Tax Service, it says that doctors earn the most, followed by patent attorneys, lawyers, and so on. The income per person is listed as 700 million, 400 million, 300 million, things like that. But anyway, I've never actually envied doctors or anything like that. Ever since my 20s, by following the path of the psychological consultant I created, I've been someone who earns hundreds of millions. So there's something I'd like to share with you. When you were young, did you ever talk with your friends about which martial art is the strongest? I think I used to do that with other kids when I was very young. Some would say Taekwondo is the strongest. No. Then another kid would say Judo is the strongest. Or someone else would argue that Tapkido is the strongest, and we would get into debates like that. But honestly, who is really the strongest? There's actually a clear answer to that. It's just that whichever martial art is practiced by the strongest person, that one appears to be the strongest. So when people hear psychological counselor in Korea, they usually think of someone who barely makes a few 100,000 won a month. But as you can see, I live as someone who can earn over 200 million won in a single month. So there's really no need to envy others or to look up to people in other professions like doctors or lawyers just because they supposedly make a lot of money. In fact, you could actually earn even more than they do. No matter what you do, there will always be a way for you to do it differently and stand out. But I can't go into every single detail about those aspects in this video. Just know that it is possible. And one thing I keep mentioning over and over is that you need to find a mentor, whether it's to make money or to live happily. That's the most important step. But it seems that not many people actually do it properly. So I hope that this video will serve as a real inspiration to my former academy students who may watch it again, as well as to new subscribers. Honestly, I think there's only a little bit of happiness that comes from simply making a lot of money. What's even more rewarding is striving to become the best. And once you become the best, money is no longer an issue. Even the flowers blooming by the roadside become money. And everything feels free and joyful. Being able to experience that ultimate happiness, pleasure, and joy is what truly matters. So I'll wrap up today's video here. I'm not telling you to do this for money. Don't chase after money, everyone. If you chase after money, it will only run away from you. You must internalize the most important truths and laws of the world. And when you use them properly, money will naturally be drawn to you and follow you. I hope that time comes to you soon. Then I'll see you again next time with another good video. I always wish for great happiness and joy to continue in your family. See you again next time. Thank you. Stay strong.